Meditation and Spiritual Life, Swami Yatiswarananda. True relatives. Who are our true kith and kin? Bandhavaha Shiva Bhaktascha. Devotees of Shiva are my relatives, says Shankara in one of his hymns. Annapurna Stotram, verse 12. Very often, those whom we consider our near and dear ones are perfect strangers to us. They live on one thought plane, we on other. Those who are sincere spiritual aspirants and are eager to make quick spiritual progress should learn to live like strangers in their own homes. If your friends and relatives are good and spiritual, you may associate yourselves with them. But if they are worldly and unspiritual and also try to drag you down with them, the only way open to you is to part company with them. If you wish to go ahead and others want to lie down, what else can you do? Those who live with relatives who are worldly and unspiritual should live like guests in a guest house. They must give up the idea of ownership and bring in the idea of trusteeship. You should never raise any emotional claim on others. They are not your property. If you possess anything, you must possess it as a trustee, not as an owner. And administer it on behalf of the Lord. This is such a powerful statement. It's not about just the house where you're staying, it's about every activity that you do, whether it is with your friends or in the workplace. So we become attached and we feel ownership. But the author is not telling to become disinterested and lose ownership and all those things. Rather, transform it as if it's the Lord's work. Administer it on behalf of the Lord. It is God's work and not mine. Ownership gives you me and mine, the great ego, me, I. But if it is Lord's work, then let 5,000 and millions of people, let them come. Let them feel it is theirs, and let us not be troubled if something is not given to us which is due, and all the problems associated with attachment. So administer it on behalf of the Lord. Suppose you are going to a place where you work and there you want to do something good because you think you have the skill. You want to do something good because that is good karma. But rather, if I think that I want to do good there on behalf of the Lord, then I'll do the best in my capacity, but not feel attached to it. Learn to develop the true perspective with regard to your family. Free the mind from all old associations connected with purely human forms of love and aversion, connected with attachment and sex. Only then will true spiritual practice become possible. Everything before that is just an attempt at spiritual practice and nothing more. As a boy, I was awfully sentimental. I used to become terribly attached to people just after 1 or 2 days' contact. I also found myself overwhelmed by all the love and affection shown to me by any by my parents, relations, and friends, and used to think a lot about them. At last, I could stand all these feelings no longer and firmly said to myself, this has got to be changed. I then turned to the impersonal more and more. The thought of the Supreme Spirit dwelling in all beings alone can loosen us from our clinging to people. You must think this thought so intensely that it becomes a reality to you, something which is vivid and permanent. It should sustain you you even when all your thoughts about other people burst like bubbles sooner or later.